you guys need to understand my POV, boys, okay? I bring up Ray because I'm probably one of the guys that will always question what he does. And that's for a reason, right? Because I talked to Ray the other day. Ray does not want to be our leader. Okay? That's not the stance he's trying to take. He's not trying to boss us around. And even when he does, that's just his personality, right? What I'm trying to tell you guys right now is that we are supposed to be equals here. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
And I want you guys to remember that fact. We don't gotta wait for nobody if the three of us are here. You know what I mean? I want you to be okay with that too. And the thing is, I'm just trying to remind you that Raymond, in his own right, is just like me. I'm selfish too. You can be selfish too.
Yeah,
Raymond, bro, you talk about the situation of when did we spend money and shit like that. When we had barely 60K, Ray spent 30,000 on decorations without talking to a single one of us. He bought a car.
Okay, but the house does look fire.
That's beside the point.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, he has made selfish decisions.
Yeah, that's...
It's okay for us to view him a certain way.
Okay.
He needs to wait for us the same way we wait for him.
Okay.
It is not fair if he doesn't.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying to you?
I get you, but I want you all to consider something. Life is not entirely fair, and all things are not entirely equal. For instance, if I'm going to assign chores at a house, and I say this person does half the laundry, this person does half the dishes, that doesn't make sense. One person should do the dishes, one person should do the laundry, and those are different chores. And it might be that someone actually enjoys doing laundry more than dishes, so therefore that should be the laundry person, and the dishes person should be the dishes person. This is all a long-winded yapping way to say that people are different. We can say that we are equal, Benji, but we are also different, because you know very well none of you guys would even blink about having this conversation if it was me who was not around. And I don't mind that, because that's me. Mickey Sinclair, not Raymond Romanoff. So I agree with you in principle, Benji, that we need to treat each other as equals, but we also need to realize that I'm gonna
people
fucking
have
say
different things that
Ray,
make them tick.
Ray has a giant ego. Benji, you have a giant ego, and I probably, and OTT has a giant ego, maybe not slightly as big, and frankly, I probably don't have enough of an ego and just go and do my own shit and been too whimsical. Yeah, we all have our flaws. We need to recognize that.
I get it. I'm just telling you right now, my point is, boys, I am not okay with waiting for somebody that wouldn't wait for us. Simple as that.
That's very fair. That's very fair.
So that's just the thing. Remember that whenever something happens, whenever something comes up, I will wait for you for 1 week if you wait for me for 1 week, buddy. That's all it is. Just remember that fact.
We'd also just say for precedent that we don't wait. We just go. Boom.
No, that's not my point, Mickey. Okay? I can really wait if you would do the same for me. That's all I'm saying to you. And just remember that for when the time comes and it's actually an important heist. That's all it is, man.
Okay. And it's noted. It's everything you're saying is factual. It's just my argument was we can never wait for somebody else for the first thing again, for the very, 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 very first heist together. I
also do think it is a little bit of a odd thing, just because usually we're all pretty reachable by email. We know if someone is, say, traveling to Niseko, Japan to work on a,
that is true.
Project.
That is true.
I think this is a pretty
sleeping.
This is an anomaly. I'll be honest. I've worked with Ray on jobs before. He's actually very attentive to his email. That man is fried. This is a new level of deep fried Raymond Romanoff. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, you know what? Mickey does make a good point. Like typically we're like one email away. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think that this will be an issue. Okay. And my apologies. I'll apologize, guys. I know I kind of brought this conversation upon ourselves, and I'm only doing it because I just care about this group so much. And
no, I get it, bro. Like,
I just was so nervous that we're one big fight away from this not working, and I'm just desperately trying to hold on to this because I see what it is, and you guys do too.
If this is what would break us, then we would be broken by something else later anyways. We are only
That's
as
what
strong.
I'm saying.
That's true.
We are
That's
only
true.
as strong as whatever we can handle. And
That's
I'm
true.
gonna be honest. Us telling Ray this, trust me, Raymond Romanoff has had worse days. I have seen perhaps the 2 worst days in Raymond Romanoff's history. The days are only brighter, gentlemen. So, with that in mind, we need to see how much we just got absolutely fucked by the power bill, and we need to start planning this job. Let's go.
Let's
Power
do
bill
it.
time. Let's suffer this together, gentlemen.
This power bill gonna be that
guesses?
bad? That's gotta be a joke.
My
That
guess
can't be
is
real, bro.
30K. I'm gonna guess 30,000 because if
That's
not,
that
my
cannot
point
be
doesn't
real.
make sense.